Hey everyone, we finally hit 300 miles on our Honda Rubicon Deluxe, so we figured we'd do a review. Unfortunately, it's been a year since we first bought it and are just now finally hitting those 300 miles, but that seems to be par for the course for 2020. Tough time getting out riding, out on the trails and things with all of COVID, but we did hit the 300 miles and want to update you on how the machine's performing, some of the upgrades we've done, things we've liked and things we don't like. So starting out, the machine for the most part has been great. As far as the ride quality, it's been awesome. The seat's very cushioned, nice and plush. Independent rear suspension gives a great ride as well. We've added Sun F tires, the Godzilla AO50s, kept it in the stock size. Certainly could go bigger, has the power to do it, but riding in more sporty, we kept it the same stock size. We added a winch, just a Harbor Freight winch, 3,500 pound. It's done well. We were able to pull out our General 4-seater side-by-side out of the creek the other day with this machine, and it had plenty of power to do it. We attached the winch to the bumper and used a snatch block to increase the pulling power, and the bumper did just fine. See some scratches on the front pushing things. The bumper's done okay as well. We've also added on the HMF Titan exhaust. Gives it a nice throaty sound. Everybody that I ride with really likes that exhaust. I felt like it increased performance a little bit, which gets me to kind of the part that I haven't liked with this machine. It just seemed to really hesitate as we shifted compared to other DCTs that we've ridden. And my buddy that had a foot shift felt like his was more sporty when he rode mine and compared the two. It also had this, I don't know, I call it a pretty bad sound when it shifted, especially from third to fourth for quite a while, but really in the last 50 miles that has improved significantly. I think part of it was that riding on the tight trails, you can see that we tend to ride on a lot, never really shifted much out of third gear, and so I think through first, second, and third it got to where the shifting was not bad, but then from third to fourth it was bad. So try to get out, open it up a little bit more, shift between third and fourth, and I feel like that's kind of helped. So it does seem to be shifting well. I haven't really used the low gearing on here, which you could use for putting on bigger tires or riding in the mud or that sort of thing. Just over the 300 miles, 53.4 hours. I did a couple times throw some stuff on there, heavier box, when we were building a little storage tent type of thing that was fairly heavy, and it sat on there just fine, but haven't really used the storage racks for too much. Other things that they added for this year, this little storage up front. We put the snatch block in there, put some goggles in there, water bottle, whatever, and also this little storage compartment. A couple of other things I really like on the Honda Rubicon is the reverse lever here. It's really simple. Pulling that, pushing down into reverse. And as long as you're pushing on that lever again and go back to neutral, you can do it all in one click there. So that's a nice upgrade for the 2020 model. And then obviously this machine has a 4-wheel drive and the diff lock. For times we've been in and out of the creek, sometimes getting stuck a little bit, putting it into 4-wheel drive or using a diff lock and you can get right out. One of the things that really caught my eye about this machine was the green metallic color. We did have some questions as to whether or not the painted plastics would hold up compared to regular plastics. It's taking a little bit of scuffing through there, but held up well. You can see here that it'll go black if the paint just rubs off, but for the most part it's held up pretty good. I mean, we ride pretty hard in the woods and it's taking speeding, so held up, you know, just as well as other plastics. I did notice this spot right here, if you can see it, it had dented in. Took a pretty good hit coming around the corner with the tree, and it kind of has a little bit of that spidering effect, I guess you'd call it, but it's held up just fine. That happened quite a while ago, and it cleans up pretty well and overall looks nice. It's been an overall reliable machine for us. We really enjoyed it. People are able to jump on. You can either put it in the automatic mode or shifting electronically. Certainly a machine that I would recommend. It's not going to get up to you know, 60 miles an hour, 70 miles an hour. It's not what it's geared for compared to some of the others out there, but it's good, reliable Honda fun. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more videos of us in action on this machine and all of our others.